Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I came up with a very interesting demonstration. So on your screen you can see I have a pair of two 8325 TX switches, which is 48 port 10G and 4 and 8 ports. You can see here 8 ports 40 or 100G. So what we are going to do, we are going to create a VSX between these two 8325 switches. So what is VSX? It is similar to VPC, which we use in Cisco data center Nexus switches. So it's the same technology. And let's start. So first of all, I will show you the connectivity. So here, if you see in this picture, I have two cables connected between the switches, the stack cables, which are 100G, and this will be used for inter-switch link. Second thing, this blue cable you see, this one will be used for uh, ether channel with the uplink switch. And this pink cable you see, this we are going to use for this VSX Keepalive. So let's start. This is the basic topology, and these are the steps. The first step is to check the version on OS version on both the switches, and it should be same. So I have access to one uh, first switch, show version. So its version is this one, GL10091020. Now switch 2 and check here, show version, and if you see here, the version is same. So now I will move to step 2 again, back to switch 1. We'll follow this guide. Okay, the step 1 is the next step is we have to create a lag, which is a type of ether channel or a port channel, and we'll use it for ISL inter-switch link. Okay, and as I shown you in the picture, for this inter-switch link, I have used these ports, these DAC cables of 100G, and the port is 55 and 56. Okay, so let's start. So first thing, the recommended thing is you have to enable the DSCP, US Trust DSCP. Okay, now I'll create a port channel, which is the DAC in this Aruba series, and I'll name it as 256 or no shut. LSCP mode active is similar to your normal ether channel or port channel, and LSCP you all know that it is open standard. So now I will go to the particular interfaces and assign this lag to that port. So what I told you, I am using port 55 and 56 on both switches. 55, don't shut, MTU 9198, description, ISL, the link, that, okay. Same thing, same configuration on port 56 also. Don't shut, MTU 9198, description, ISL, physical link, that 256 and that. I will save it and now I'll move to, I will follow the same steps on switch 2. Same thing, I will assign the interfaces to this flag on second switch. Here we go, it is configured. Now let's verify the lag. Show interface lag 256. Sorry. Okay, the status is up and the ports are bundled. I'm saving it and now I'll move back to switch. On switch 1, we'll again verify the same. The port channel is up and ports are bundled. Let's move to next step. Next step is we have to configure it, Keepalive. So for Keepalive, I use the same interfaces on both switches 148. First, I will create a VRF. VRF. I will name it as Keepalive. Interface 1/48. No shut. VRF. Attach. I will copy paste here the name of the VRF. Description. VSX. Keepalive. Sorry, there was some interruption. So I was configuring this Keepalive link. So I will give the IP, any IP we can use because it is in the specific region. So I will use the same 0.1/30 exit, save. Now I'll do the same thing on switch 2. First I will take the copy of the configuration. Now on 2, paste this. Sorry, first we have to create a VRF. VRF Keepalive, and then VRF Keepalive exit interface 1/1/48. And which one? 2/30. Exit. Now let's verify ping 192.168.0.1 VRF. It is pingable. So till now, everything is working fine. Now we move to the main step, enabling this VSX on both switches. I will put this on switch 1, VSX. This is the MAC address. I will copy the MAC address from here because I don't want to type it. This is a virtual MAC. You can use anything. So enter switch link, lag 56, role primary, VSX, sync VSX global. It means what configuration or what feature you want to sync to switch to. Okay, I will save this and now switch to switch. VSX, switch link, lag 256, role secondary. Exit, save. Now let's check the status. Our configurations are completed. It is showing me that inter switch link is down. Let's troubleshoot it. Now it is showing me in sync. We are reachable and everything is working. Okay, so we'll check from this configuration. So these configurations are sync the MAC and this command we have not put on the secondary switch. It is automatically synchronized using the VSL when it came up. Okay. So now let's configure the Keepalive. Keepalive is already configured. Just we have to define it under the VSX. Keepalive peer 192.168.0.2 source 192.168.0.1 VRF Keepalive memory. To set Keepalive peer 192.168.0.1 source 192.168.0.2 VRF keep alive. Right, memory. Now let's verify. Show VSX status. Keepalive. Keepalive established. Okay. So it is now complete. Configurations are completed. So next step is optional. What is optional? So if we talk about VPC in Nexus, so what we have to do, we have to configure switch 1 and then same configuration on switch 2. But Aruba is giving one option. So if you configure VSX sync and enable all these features, so what it will do, if you configure anything in this feature like OSPF, like VLAN, anything you configure on the switch 1, it will be automatically synchronized to switch 2. No need to go separately on the switch 2 and enable these features or do the configuration. And it will help you to prevent from the human error. Okay, so let's configure. This is a very big line, so I'll copy it from here, copy and paste. It is not taking, so I have to VSX sync, AAA, SCL log, BFD, global BGP, scope policy, DHCP relay, DHCP server, DHCP, DHCP server. Why it is not showing in this one? Let's see. DHCP snoping is not there. DNS, ICMP, LLDP, group prevention, MAC lockout, and multi-chassis Etherchannel, neighbor, OSPF, US global route map, SFlow global, SNMP, SSH, SCP global, time, and VSX global. So I enabled everything. So now let me show you one thing. When we configure the VLAN, it will be synchronized automatically. So if I show VLAN, there is only one VLAN. Okay. First, I will create a VLAN, let's say 60. I will name it as management. And what I'll do, VSX sync and save. You can see this is switch 1. Now I will and check it. Either this VLAN is synchronized or not. What I do, show VLAN, and you can see VLAN 60 is here. Okay. So now next thing is we are going to configure our upstream or downstream multi-chassis Ether channel, and we'll try to reach the gateway for this VLAN. Okay, let's start. Okay, I connected again to switch 1. Interface, lab 1, multi-chassis. Multi-chassis means, so on the other end, the downstream or upstream switch is in stack or is a single switch, and two cables are coming, and one is connecting to this our VSX switch 1, and other cable is going to VSX switch 2. Okay. Connected to 4. Connected to VLAN trunk, cloud, let's say all exit. For this purpose, for downstream use port number 54 I use for this purpose. So let's configure that switch interface. Okay, let's do same thing on switch 2. So one thing is like the features you enabled in the sync, VSX sync, they will be automatically synchronized. No need to configure like both switches. But the anything related to physical interface, you have to do on the still you have to do on the both switches. Okay. Here interface will create, rest of the configuration will be sync. Interface 1/1/54. Okay. And no shut. MTU is 9100 and lat 1 and at memory both sides are configured. And check on the switch 1 memory. Let's check the status. So LSTP interface multi-chassis. It is not up. It is not showing the required output. Okay. So I think show interface brief. Let's check the status of the port. Port number 54. This port is down. Let me check the physical connectivity. So I swapped the fiber cable. The connectivity seems up now. So let's check. So LSCP interface multi-chassis. It looks like it is up. Let's check. So interface lag 1. It is active. So now for testing purpose, let's create an SPI interface VLAN 60. No shut. IP address 10.193. Let's check the IP. This one, this series we are using. So IP address 10.193.6.5. So IP interface brief. The page is up. Let's try to ping the gateway. Gateway is not reachable. Let me pause the video and troubleshoot. So my mistake, I put the wrong VLAN. The correct VLAN is 6. By mistake, I put VLAN 60. This is VLAN 6. No shit. IP address 10.193.6.5. Now let's try to ping the gateway 10.193.6.1. Still it is not reachable. I have to troubleshoot the downlink or uplink port switch. So on that side, the port channel was up and the VLAN was not allowed, as you can see here. VLAN 60 we are using. So now I have allowed the VLAN 60 on the switch, the port switch, and now it's working. Let's ping 10.193.60.1. This is pingable. Thanks for watching. Applaus.